So welcome back everybody to a brand new video here on the Pokemon TCG Pocket channel. Today we're going to be looking at a pretty good 1-point deck, and that is going to be the Rapidash Blaine deck. Now this deck did gain a couple of new cards and is a pretty good anti-Celebi deck. There is a lot of Celebi on the ladder right now. Everyone's trying to play the new Mythical Island cards, and Celebi is looking pretty fun. And this deck is a fire-based deck that can be very effective against the Celebi deck. Now if y'all are new here to the Pocket channel, make sure to subscribe down below. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers here, so I'd really appreciate it if you went ahead and subbed if you enjoy the content I post here on the channel. But yeah, this is the list I am playing in today's video. We got the Ninetales and the Rapidash. But yes, we did gain a new Ponyta and a new Rapidash. We got this new Ponyta with the attack Stomp, which for one fire, you do 10 damage. You flip a coin of heads, you get to 30 more damage. So it's another one of these coin flip attacks, but this coin flip attack is pretty strong because Ponyta can potentially do 1 for 40, which is super relevant damage. And then, of course, we got the brand new Rapidash. Now, the old Rapidash is pretty good. We are still going to be playing a split of the two Rapidash. The old Rapidash has that Fire Main attack, which can do 1 for 40, which is still a nice early game attack because you can, only need 1 energy. In the background, you can then build up your Ninetales. But the new Rapidash does have that Rising Lunge attack, which for 2 energy does 40, then you flip a coin of heads, you do 60 more damage. So sometimes the Rapidash can get a random KO out of nowhere. You can high roll 100 damage, kind of like how you're playing Exeggutor EX. And of course, one of the things that makes this deck so good is Ninetales, which is a really good late-game attacker with that Flamethrower attack, which for 2 fire does 90 damage. You discard an energy from the Ninetales. 90 is a lot of damage because, of course, we know the gimmick of the deck is to use Blaine. The supporter card allows your Ninetales and Rapidash and Magmar to do 30 more damage to your opponent's active during that turn, so then you can make Ninetales hit for 120 damage. You can use Blaine with the 2 Rapidash to make the Rapidash do even more damage, and just high roll knockout. Sometimes you can use Blaine with the Fire Main Rapidash to do 70 damage out of nowhere, take a surprise kill. A lot of really cool things you can make happen with this deck. I'm still playing the 1 Magmar. I have seen some updated Blaine lists not playing the old Magmar. I don't think the new Magmar is very good. It's basically just a worse Ninetales. I think that this Magmar, the old one, is still fine to play. It's still a nice early game attacker. It's still good to have if you're going second and you start with it. I'm still playing the Magmar, but I can definitely see a world where you just cut the Magmar and you just play Vulpix, Ponyta, and just stick to those attackers. But the Magmar is nice to have still, because you can still use with Blaine. It can still be a nice, efficient attacker. So I like having it. I definitely wouldn't mind maybe trying to fit a second blue in the deck, and maybe you can cut the potion for a blue. But the idea is like, sometimes instead of playing blue, you want to play Blaine, and you can't play 2 supporters, and potion kind of does something similar to what blue does in like a similar vein. A second Giovanni's cool too, because then you just have 4 supporters that let you do more damage, which isn't bad either. But yeah, let's go show off this new Blaine deck updated with the new cards, and show off why it's also pretty good against Celebi, which is one of the most popular decks right now in the game. All right, here we go. We hit ourselves a Celebi deck. Again, good matchup. We'll see how it goes. Our start's actually pretty good. We got Ninetales, full pick start, going second, which is good. We got a Pokeball, we got a Blaine. It's all looking good. Now, we'll see how my opponent's setup can go here. My Vulpix actually could be in trouble if they, were to red card me. But they can't attack next turn, I don't think. They could go Delmise, I guess. They could, so I go Tail Whip, they go X-Speed, Delmise. Could be a problem, but there's Celebi and a pass. All right, what's our draw? Research is pretty solid. So let's start off with a Pokeball. Try to get a Ponyta out of the deck here, if possible. Nope. I'll take another Vulpix, though. I think I'm locked in on going Ninetales. Just, Ninetales is a really good early game attacker. If we can find the Blaine, too, we're looking pretty good. There's Rapidash. Okay, we'll bench Vulpix. Bench Magmar. We'll Tail Whip. Just in case they red card me. Just play everything down. This probably doesn't really matter. Yeah, Tails anyways. Honestly, optimal Tails, because it might not even matter on that Snivy. Now, we do have that Celebi on the board, and we have Ninetales. If we find Blaine, we can just immediately knock out Celebi next turn Ninetales, which would be pretty big. We'll see if we can do that. We need to get a Ponyta down. I need to get Rapidash established, though. Ninetales is a better late game guy, right? Because you constantly have to put energy on it. Nope, just do another Ninetales. Okay. This is a little sketchy. If they flip double heads on Celebi, we could be in trouble. Do I just take the knockout? Or should I play it safe? Spread the energy out. Maybe we just KO them. They have to flip double heads to KO me. Like, is my opponent realistically going to do that? I'm not sure. I'm actually going to save the Ninetales. Because, I mean, I'm not going to be able to do anything next turn if they knock me out, right? We can at least Tail Whip. Might do a Panic Tail Whip next turn if they KO me. They could flip double heads, but, like, they have to flip double head. Their win con is to flip 2 heads. Like, the odds of that happening isn't very high. I think it's fine to take that risk, because they have no other Snivy on the board. if we draw into a Blaine, we just flat out win the game. So I'm down to just lock in and just force them to flip double heads. Because, yeah, if we can get Blaine, we win. Oh, they're going to hit me with a Sabrina. Okay. Interesting. Let's go Magmar. See, this is fine. Even though Magmar can't attack, now I have time to build up 2 different Ninetales on the bench. Assuming they don't flip double heads. Let's see if they would have flipped heads. Let's see. Are they going for it? What do they got? What do they got? Are they flipping 2 heads? Ooh, there's one. Okay, wow. They actually would have had it. Jeez. Yikes. But now if we draw into a Blaine, we just win. Will we draw a Blaine? I'm not too sure. Getting a Ponyta down would be good, too, because I have the other Rapidash. That's not a Blaine. Yikes. Okay, it's a little scary. I'm not going to lie, it's a little sus. Blue does absolutely nothing. We have 90 HP. Yeah, it sucks, actually. I can't even blue. Alright, Flamethrower it is. I gotta hope my opponent doesn't flip double heads. They're gonna get 3 energy on the Celebi now, though, which is kind of scary. That was a pretty... I mean, the worst case thing in Arrow happened, right? We didn't draw a Blaine, and they flipped 2 heads on the Magmar. Because I was going to use that opportunity just to put energy on the other Vulpix Evolved Ninetales. And I'd had two Ninetales powered up. And as soon as I draw into a Blaine, this Celebi gets KO'd. We got super unlucky that they got that. That was like everything that went right for my opponent could have went right. Now, my opponent still needs to flip 2 heads to knock me out. There's a chance they do fail it, right? There's a chance. There's a chance they don't do it. Here we go. 2 heads out of 3. How lucky are they feeling? They already flipped 2 heads twice. That luck could be used up. Okay, there's 1 tails. That's game. They flip triple tails anyways. Let's go. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it. All right. We got there. Still no Blaine. So yeah, we took a while to get a Blaine, but we didn't even need Blaine. We just won. I mean, Ninetales was pretty good in the early game. I would rather use Rapidash because Ninetales is better like as a cleanup, I find, but you know, we got to take our dubs when we take them. All right, again, this game, we hit a fighting deck here. All right, interesting. We'll start off with a Pokeball. Do we find a Blaine for next turn is going to be the question. Because we actually do have Rapidash. So, we'll see. We have the good I guess the old Rapidash. So if we can find a Blaine, we can literally just knock out this Machop, which is pretty good. Not sure we're going to get that, though. We'll see what happens. They could have a random red card, which could suck. The hand's actually pretty solid. We have double stage 1, so that's good. There's Machop. Do they have anything else? No, just a Knuckle Punch. All right. If we draw a Blaine, we can kill the active. There it is. We drew a Blaine. Let's go. That's what makes this deck so strong. Sometimes you can just randomly take knockouts with Blaine. It's pretty good. All right, we go Blaine. Ninetales is a 1 retreat, right? Okay, we can evolve. And big knockout there with the Fire Mane. Big knockout. All right, cool. We still have another Blaine in the deck we can use later on, but now we can start to build up our Ninetales, which is good. Ninetales is a very good attacker, so we get the opportunity to now build it up to have the Ninetales threat be a thing, which is nice. All right, they got a Research. They could still get a Machamp out, which is a little scary, but if we could just build up a good enough amount of attackers, we should be okay. They didn't get a Machoke, though. All right, just attach. It's going to Fire Mane. Didn't get another Blaine. Would have been good to have a Blaine there, but we didn't. They still can find a Machoke and get a Machamp out. Machamp is very scary. I think it has, like... It's got a lot of HP. It's got, like, what, 180 HP or something like that? It is a very scary Pokemon. Their hand is big. I'd be surprised if they didn't have a Machoke here. They have a Graveler that buys them a turn. It's pretty good. Do they have a Machoke, though? They do. Uh-oh. Yeah, if they get this Machamp out, we could be in trouble. All right, we got another Blaine. We could knock out the active here. I don't really see a point in that, though. I think we just Fire Mane. I mean, the Graveler is stuck, so this gives us more time to build up our board, which we have to do. If we can get 2 Ninetales powered up, we can probably just knock out the Machamp with double Ninetales. I think that's the plan. Or, okay, they got a Golem. Never mind. They are very much not getting KO'd. But I'm okay with this. Because, like, as long as they don't get too many things done, I can just sit back and wait to get 2 Ninetales. Then I can just 2-shot the Machamp that way. And I think that's going to be the game plan. Do they have the Machamp EX? Let's see it. No, just a pass. All right, what do we draw? There it is. Second Ninetales has been found. Good. You'll just Fire Mane him for 40. I'm down to just chill for a bit until we can get the 2 Ninetales. That's all we really need to do to deal with the Machamp, right? Double Ninetales, so. See what happens. Potion. Okay, that buys him another turn. But I'd rather than Potion the Golem and not the Machoke. See, I'm okay with that. The Golem is not attacking me anytime soon, I don't think. I guess there is the Brock card. I don't think they can use the Brock card right now, though. Should be fine. There's Fire Main. Need to save the Ninetales for the Machamp. Actually, ooh, you know what? I misplayed. I need to bench Magmar. Because if they go Sabrina, Machamp... Yeah, okay. Actually, I need to bench Magmar, too. We need to put Magmar on the bench. Or, ideally, a Ponyta. Because Magmar is a little chunky. But we can attach to it, I guess. Yeah, we need to put Magmar on the bench. All right, what else do they got? Just a pass. All right. There's our research. Yeah, I need a Ponyta or a Magmar here. I need to make sure we don't get Sabrina'd. All right, there we go. That's a Ponyta. Let's go. Yeah, we got to bench this because, like, if my opponent goes Machamp EX, Sabrina, it's pretty scary. So we need to avoid that. All right, knockout Golem. And now we just have two Ninetales waiting in the woodwork, which hopefully is enough firepower to deal with Machamp. It should be. We go Blaine, and then we go Ninetales. Or Rapidash. So, or two Ninetales. What am I saying? Two Ninetales is enough to deal with the Machamp. So it should work out. They only have one potion left. Yeah, there it is. Machamp EX. 180 HP. With the help of the Blaine, though, we are going to two-shot it, even if they play another potion. That's a sick artwork, though. All right, here we go. So yeah, we just double Ninetales them and hope for the best. We go Blaine, Ninetales, and then that hopefully gets us there. Sabrina could work, too. Might as well go Blaine. I don't think they're going to bench anything, though. So I don't think we're really going to get to use Sabrina. Because obviously, if they bench something, it'll probably get KO'd by Ninetales, right? But they're probably not going to. So here we go. Flamethrower, 120 damage. My opponent needs to have a way to heal this Machamp. I don't know if there's a way they can stop the Machamp from dying. They play one single potion, it still gets KO'd. As long as they have two Ninetales in play, I don't think they can do anything. But let's see if they have any. They could go blue potion, but that's still 90 damage with Flamethrower. The Blaine makes a big difference here. All right, what do they got, though? They need blue potion, but that doesn't work. Because, like, Ninetales still does 90 damage. So, I think they're cooked. I don't think there's a card in their deck. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, I don't think there's a card in their deck that can save them. They didn't have one, so that'll be game. Go Ninetales number 2. And knockout. And we even had Giovanni. So, if we had to do 100 damage for whatever reason, we had the Giovanni. So, if they had double potion... and they didn't potion earlier, we would have had game regardless, it looks like. Unless they had blue potion. Blue potion would have been pretty bad. That would have made them a lot more tankier. That would have been a bit more of a threat. That's the first time I've played against Machamp EX before. Definitely a cool card. I'm not sure how good it is, but it's kind of cool. All right, we hit a water deck. Going second, though, is potentially okay if they don't have Starmie Misty in hand, I guess. Our hand's, like, fine. We got Ninetales, Pokeball, Research. Ponyta start's not bad. We'll see. Ooh, they did find Tauros Misty. Uh-oh. Not like this. We basically need them to just not have turn 2 Starmie. Okay, let's go at Flip Tails. So now they need their second Misty in their hand. And a Starmie to really pop off. Hopefully they don't got it. All right, let's start off with a Pokeball. I think this is okay. We'll attach. Play Professor's Research. Potion. Full picks. Okay, cool. We'll just bench these two. And we'll stomp. We don't have a Ninetales yet. So hopefully we can find one. We could flip heads too. Yo, let's go. The stomp heads. This is why this is optimal Ponyta. 40 damage is pretty crazy. Alright. So my opponent needs to have a Misty and a Starmie in their hand. They need to have their second Misty in their hand alongside a Starmie. Do they have it is going to be the question. Let's see. What do they got? If they do have it, we might lose. I can try to tail whip, but oh, they actually concede. All right, yo. The Ponyta forces a scoop. Yo, Ponyta's BDIF. All right, we hit another grass deck here. Lots of them out there. And we open Magmar, which is not the greatest starter, but we are going second, which means we put an energy on it, so it actually works out. I don't know what the Venomoth does, so I don't know. We'll see. They do have the Execute. Oh, there's Ponyta. All right, we'll start off with research, see what we get before we do anything. Ninetales, Ponyta. All right, attach. I'll bench one Ponyta here. I'll bench both. They'll end turn. They could red card me. I don't know what my opponent's got in their deck exactly, so played safe. All right. We got the Magmar, which can attack next turn. Unfortunately, we don't have Blaine. We have Giovanni, which lets us do 60 damage. And there is the Exeggutor. Do they have X speed in their hand? X-Speed's pretty scary. No, attachment to Ivysaur and maybe a pass? Let's see. What else do they got? X-Speed would be a little scary, but they can't attack with Exeggutor. They're locked on the Ivysaur. I assume they have Venusaur in their hand, right? I'm assuming they have a Venusaur in their hand. I want to find a Ninetales if I can. Ninetales is one of the better attackers, I think, for this situation, just because it does so much damage. But the Magmar's a pretty good, efficient attacker here. Okay, nice. We do a research. All right, let's play it, see what we can find. Anything good? There's Ninetales. There's Vulpix. There we go. So now we can start to get Ninetales established, which is really good. I guess it would have been better maybe to have 2 Ninetales established as opposed to 1. So maybe it was better not to bench 2 Ponytas, but I think it's fine. Like, all of our attackers are really good. And the Magmar is just a nice beat stick. So, like, now my opponent's got to go into Exeggutor. But, like, if I knock the thing out, I'm going to win the game. And we are doing a good bit of damage with Magmar. Now, my opponent could go for the Tropical Swing. So, I mean, I shouldn't speak too soon. Now, there's Venusaur EX. They could still flip heads and Tropical Swing knock me out. Oh, you know what? I should have... No, I couldn't play blue. What am I saying? I was going to say, I should have played blue. I can't play blue because I researched. Was it better to play blue instead of research? In that situation, actually, to deny the Exeggutor KO? I think it might have been. I kind of overlooked that, actually. If they flip heads here, and I think they're going to, I have a bad feeling about this. What did I tell you? Oh, God. We can go Ponyta. Draw Rapidash. Or I can go Vulpix and try to slow him down a little bit. I'm going to go Vulpix. I'm going to take the risk. I don't know. Was it better to go Ponyta? Might have been. Oh my god, I immediately get punished as I draw Rapidash. Unfortunate. Not much I can do about that. We could Sabrina them here. Yeah, seems pretty good, actually. That Venusaur is also pretty chunky. Now, they could XP, but then they have to remove the energy off of it. So, like, I'm okay with it. They still have to flip heads, too. So, it's like, we might be okay. That sucks, though, that we drew their Rapidash. I should have maybe played blue instead of research, and we flip tails. Yikes. I kind of overlooked that. Now, my opponent needs an X-Speed or a blue in their hand to move the Venusaur. Because if not, we can get Ninetales online. So hopefully they don't have it like that. Let's see. Do they have an X-Speed in their hand? They have a Sabrina. Yeah, you take my Rapidash, sure. Let's see. Do they have it? Nope. Nice. Cool. We drew the X-Speed. Alright, so let's attach. Evolve. I'm trying to think. Do I even bother doing Giovanni? Yeah, probably. No reason not to. If they decide to attack with the Venusaur next turn, we can just set up a knockout potentially with Ninetales. So we might as well just... Because then we draw Blaine, right? So we might as well just hit with the Rapidash. Because, yeah, then we draw Blaine, we can potentially kill the Venusaur. If they don't heal. They could have an Erica in their hand, though, which could be a little scary. We know the Rapidash can't get KO'd here, though. So they can't knock out Rapidash this turn. So it's all good. Are they going to attack with this? Well, they have a potion. If they have another potion, we can't kill the Venusaur with Ninetales next turn if we draw Blaine. And nope. All right. If we draw Blaine, we win. That's not a Blaine. But that is a pretty decent card still to draw, so I'll take it. Just do this, I guess. They attack with Venusaur. Okay, they could go Erica Giant Bloom. But we can... they could have a Sabrina in their hand. I was going to say, we could go blue Rapidash here. They could... Well, they are down a Sabrina, and they have one card. So they probably don't have it. We'll see what they decide to do. They knock out Rapidash. They got to go Giant Bloom. They could retreat into Exeggutor. Are they going to retreat? Or are they going to Giant Bloom? They're going to Giant Bloom. Is that that's just game then? Yeah, that's game. Yeah, we just went with Ninetales. Okay, never mind. All right. I was going to say, if they could have retreated into Exeggutor, which I think is maybe what they should have done. But then I would have went Rapidash, right? I guess the Exeggutor just couldn't do enough damage. They would have, yeah, maybe it was fine that they didn't do that. I don't know. All right, let's just... Flamethrower for the knockout. Yeah, I'm surprised they stayed in the active. I guess, like, if they went into... Like, the logic is, if they went to Exeggutor, it's too risky, and they can't knock anything out. Like, they would have guaranteed a KO on the Rapidash. They needed one more KO to win, but how are they taking that last KO? I guess that was their logic. So I guess it was fine. But I think you still would have went Executor to buy yourself some time, right? I don't know. Either way, we'll take it. Another grass deck in the book. So that one got a little sketchy because Executor is kind of a scary attacker. All right, we hit Lightning here. They open up with a brand new Pikachu, which could be a pretty good attacker next turn if they can fill up their board. They can do 30. To me, it's pretty scary. Our hand is, like, kind of mid. I don't have a Rapidash, so we need to get a Rapidash here. Okay. We'll double Pokeball. We can at least play blue. Okay, there's Magmar. Magmar's not bad. Pokeball again. Definitely go for the Stomp, I think. Okay. I think we just go attach, bench Ponyta, play blue, and then we just Stomp. Dang it. That could have been a really big coin flip there. That sucks. That's the downside of this Ponyta. Sometimes it doesn't flip heads, and it, like, really sucks. Alrighty, then. They have Magneton in their hand. This deck could be kind of scary if they get Magneton down. There it is. Magneton's not that scary, though, I guess. It gets one-shot by Ninetales, but they got 2 of them in their hand. Holy, that was their hand? Jeez. It's kind of a good hand, not gonna lie. Alright. Good thing we played the blue, because they only do a whopping 10 damage. Nice, let's go. That was probably the best Rapidash we could have drawn. Now, do we just go for the knockout? Or do we risk it? I'm going to bench that. Do I take the knockout? Yeah, I think we do. They just high roll the KO and just go from there. Seems good. No reason not to. If this flips heads, it's kind of annoying. Okay, optimal coin flips. Let's go. Yeah, I think we just take the KO, right? We just knock out the Pikachu, play the Blaine, knock it out, just get rid of the threat. My opponent's got 1 card in hand. They have, Pokemon in play, but not much. And then we can kind of run them over with Rapidash, I think. This should be pretty good. And now we have time to maybe build up the Ninetales. If we can draw into it soon. Yeah, seems pretty good. And the fact that we got Tails means that optimally we're going to flip heads next, right? So, all right, they got a research. That's pretty good. Are they playing Pikachu EX or Zapdos? That could still change the tide of this game. They got the voltage charge. It's pretty good. Do they have anything else? Again, are they playing any other, are they playing EXs? Could just be a 1-prize deck. Yeah, just that. Okay. See, we draw. Sabrina, we could play that. I think I'm just going to try to kill this Pikachu, though. I'm down. Honestly, maybe could have benched Magmar and put energy on it. Okay, rip, flip Tails. All right, double Tails, not ideal. I don't think Rapidash... Can Rapidash get KO'd next turn? I hope not. Honestly, I maybe should have benched Magmar instead of attaching a Vulpix. I don't know. I want to try I need to get Ninetales and, established, right? Because it could just kind of be that late-game attacker. There's Raichu. It doesn't knock out Rapidash, though. It only does 60 damage. That blue actually made a big difference. It's crazy. Yep. Nice. We're going to survive the turn. Yeah, dude, that blue we played actually just came in so clutch. That's wild. Yo, shout out my boy Blue. Yeah, that's sick. We actually probably would have been in a lot of trouble if they... Yeah, we would have been in trouble here if that happened. All right. We did draw a Blaine. It's not enough, though. We're going to bench Magmar. Now we'll put the energy on Magmar, and we'll go for the knockout. I mean, we can flip heads here. There it is. Optimal heads. Let's go. All right. That should all be about wrapped up. Because we have Blaine. We can use Blaine to kind of finish something off with Magmar next turn. So I think it's just GG's. I think we got him. Pretty good. Pretty good. The new Rapidash sweep is real. The only scary thing about this situation was my opponent could have knocked me out if we didn't play that blue. So that blue really saved us there. Pretty cool. There's Pokeball. I don't think they have any EXs. It might be a little too late for that. They could... No, I was going to say they could Lieutenant Surge, but I don't think that's enough to attack. So I think we're chilling. But do they have anything else here to work with? Let's see. They do play Pikachu EX. Okay. There's 2. The game is not over yet. They got 2 down, so I can't Sabrina for game. I'm just going to retreat. They can't attack this turn because they already researched. So there's no Lieutenant Surge shenanigans. Okay. This is going to get close. All right, what's our top deck? Another... Okay, there... That's right. That's good. We need that. That can get us a... Ninetales, hopefully. No. Then we can get Ninetales next turn. Put that there. Thinking what I want to do. Oh, potion, the Vulpix. The potion doesn't really matter at this point, I don't think. Yeah. We just go for the Rising Lunge, I guess. I could have played Blaine to knock out the Pikachu, but it was worth it to research, right? Because we get Ninetales. Yeah. I think it was still better to research there, because I need to get Ninetales. We can go Ninetales Blaine for game, but we just didn't get a Ninetales. We still have time, though. My opponent still needs to take 3 Pokemon out. So I think we're probably still winning the game anyways. That heads also kind of reinsures that this is probably going to happen. Sabrina. Okay. Give him Ponyta. Sure. Yeah, we need Ninetales. I think I promote... Do I promote Magmar or Rapidash? I think I just go Magmar here instead of... Yeah, I think I go Magmar, because they could attack with Magneton. So I just go Magmar. We go Magmar, play it safe. If we draw Ninetales, we win. If we don't, well, we'll see. This is their first KO of the game, though, right? So, like, they still have to take out 2 Pokemon. If they had they still had the Raichu in play to work with, that could have been annoying because the Rapidash would have been KO'd. So I should have maybe then potioned it, but they didn't matter. So just go Magmar, play it safe. And then we hope that we top deck a Ninetales. That is not a Ninetales. Okay, wow. Come out to play, Ninetales. Where you at, bro? All right, let's research. This should hopefully get us a Ninetales. Yeah, there we go. Finally. Took us ages. Let's Magma Punch. All right, we have a game. Because we just Sabrina, or we knock out the active next turn, so... Either way, we got him. Unless they have some wacky way they could stop me from winning. I think it should be game over, though. Because we have it about wrapped up with Ninetales. Sabrina. Can I have my Rapidash. We still have the Blaine for the Magmar anyways, so... Yeah, even if, like, the Rapidash wasn't in play, we would have had at least the Blaine to use the Ninetales. But yeah, interesting game. We got to really get a lot of value out of the new Rapidash. The new Rapidash kind of carried, which is really good. So... We can go Ninetales, and we can cook the Pikachu. It took us a while to find the Ninetales, but we got there. That's all that matters. We got the Ninetales. This deck is kind of scary, though. I'm not going to lie. They popped off. They got like 2 Magneton out on their second turn, bro. They drew like everything, but we got there. Even though Ninetales came out to play a little bit too late, it's all good. The new Rapidash absolutely MVP'd us. And there you have it. That is the Blaine deck in action with the Rapidash and the Ninetales. The Ninetales ends up being a really good late game attacker, while Rapidash can be good in the early game. And you saw in this video, Blaine can be so devastating, especially when you find it early on, especially with the Rapidash that does 1 for 40. You can just take a knockout out of nowhere. The new Ponyta is also pretty cool. Sometimes a head flip on Stomp can be pretty relevant, I'm not going to lie. This is one of the better, like, one-price decks you can play right now, and with all the Celebi Superior seen play right now on the Versus ladder, it's not a bad idea to play a deck that is a fire-based deck. I think if I were to change the list, maybe cut the Potion for another X-Speed, a second Blue maybe would be decent too, or like another Giovanni. Just try to do as much more damage as you can. You can also maybe cut the Magmar out of the deck. I like the Magmar. It's just a nice backup attacker to have. But Magmar definitely can be cut and just play Vulpix and Ponyta only. Just strictly keep it to Rapidash Ninetales. I'm not sure on that one, but I do like the addition of Magmar still, and we ended up using it in this video regardless. Probably enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. If you're new here to my channel, make sure to subscribe down below. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And check out my main channel if you want to get some Pokemon TCG Live gameplay content. And that'll be it for me. Hope you enjoyed the Blaine deck, and I'll catch you on another video here very soon. Bye-bye.